Hello, hello. Okay, so this evening is actually my sixth out of seventh stream. So we're going to be planning some parties and such here soon. Hmm. Okay, so because we're going to be planning some parties and things, I need to actually turn my plot into a cooking plot. I did total down some stuff, took out a bunch of things and junk. Now I've got my initial station here. This is where whomever is going to be hosting the party, running the show, is going to start everything because they have all three of the stations here. The vision that I'm going for is kind of like an operating theater kind of thing. So there's going to be tiered seating out for each of the stations. I'm going to have cooking station in front of me. I'm going to have the mixing station over here. Yeah, I totally hovered over that because I couldn't remember what it was called. And then I'm going to do the prep station on that side here. I did play around with this a little while ago, came up with some ideas, and so I'm going to run through that and um, get that cleaned up, get that put out here. But at the present moment, I don't really know if that is going to stick or if I'm going to end up doing something completely different, because that is entirely something that I can do. So I'm just going to get going on what I've got. The idea is that each station is going to have, or each type, what have you, is going to have 12 different stations available for people to cook at. And then it will have, like I said, the tiers up from that, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on, just getting those put together, are the tiers going up back for these stations. And then from there, we'll actually go into decorating them and design, putting on some pretty things. I don't have any furniture made, so I will need to definitely go out and get more materials for that in the future as well. Okay. Oh, biscuits. Okay, well, you can move first. You're not where I want you either. Alright, we'll put you there. Oop. I love the building block system, but at the same time, I don't fully understand it or know its clipping points. So I am constantly picking something up, putting it down over here, wiggling it around over there, and it's just like, God damn it, will you please just go where the fuck I want you to sit? It should not be this complicated. Now, keep in mind, I fully know that that is more than likely 1000% user error. I'm not even going to joke on that one. I am sure there are people that can do what I'm doing in here and have absolutely no issues whatsoever. I'm just being a dork. I get that. I almost lost what the hell I was saying there for a second. Pretty sure everybody knew that though. Okay. But yeah, I want to put together a cooking plot because as of right now, let me see if I can get, oh, I did not get that set up. Oh, I am that close to reaching affiliate. So once I do hit my marker, which should be on Friday, I am going to plan a party for my Sunday stream, which is done earlier in the day. So if that's something that if you can't, if this is a little late, you're catching the stream later, this is a little late for you, I do my Sunday streams earlier in the day. I have a lot of friends that are over on the other side, and they're quite, they poke me a few times and remind me. But I plan on doing something for my Sunday stream. I was thinking a cake party for a part of it. Maybe try doing a plushie giveaway in there. Oh, you're not gonna clip how I want. I have to do it this. Oh no! Dang it. That is not ideal. So let's do this. And butt it like that. I mean, it works, but now I'm gonna be stuck leaving those there. I don't want to. I have a problem with leaving materials places when they could be utilized somewhere else. I don't like doing that. I should put it where it needs to be and then be able to move it. But no, clipping and oh no, I can't even pick it up. Okay, bad idea. That means I'd have to leave it there. So how do we attach this? Oh, like that. That side's better. Why is that side better? Why is that side better? What did I do different? Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Make that work. So apparently we go up from here. Oh wait, no, this side. Nope. Nope, don't like it. Didn't work that time. That side did. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. It's coming together-ish. Slowly. Oh. Oh, duh, my mouse cursor. I'm a frickin' idiot some days. What about in the no. No, that's just... That is not ADA compliant. Come on now. I mean, not that any of this is, but... Okay, that was a bad joke. Sorry. My bad. Wasn't even a joke. Anyway. Okay. Was I seriously what was stopping that? Why won't this one go into place? What was different about these spaces? Nothing. Hmm. What is different? Why can't... Maybe because I left it there, and that's why I wouldn't clip? What the heck? Why can't I get it to work once? Oh, in the middle. You'll clip into the middle. I hate you. God, it's so bad. No. Ugh. Dang it. There. I'll just have to do it this way. Ah! That was bad. I almost fell through the floor. See, that doesn't look as good, though. There's that weird gap. Curse you, weird gaps. Is it because nothing else is flush? One moment. That's not right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Had a moment out there. Needed to make sure everybody was okay. Miscommunication on when I was going live. Okay. All right. Maybe I need to put a piece of wood here. What the? Oh. Oh, that's what that is. Put a piece of wood here, and maybe that'll make it a little bit more, a little easier. Hello, Railgun! A little easier to get this frickin' thing here. How are you this evening? Let's get up here. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so I right now am working on a cooking plot and coming up with a bit of a design on my tiers for this and seeing how I want to have them arranged for the actual cooking stations. I'm gonna do 12 stations. Oh, I'm not high enough. That's only 3. Biscuits and cheese. Okay, well, I'll just add that real quick. Because I'm super close to hitting affiliate. So tonight should count as 6 out of 7 streams in a month. Oh, I don't need to put that there. This will count as 6 out of 7 streams for the month. And then I hit follower goal. So next, or this Friday, or tomorrow, my gosh, where has the week fucking gone? Tomorrow should be my 7th stream, which will make Sunday my first affiliate stream. I am thoroughly excited. Definitely am looking forward to that, but at the same time, kind of nervous, if I'm being honest. It went a little faster than I thought it would, so I'm kind of. I strive to provide the content y'all will be anticipating, and you know what? If I don't, well, shit, I'm sorry. I don't fucking know what to tell you. Alright. This back row here. That I don't like as much for this top. Or maybe it's just making me realize how each of them is gonna be. Sorry, got distracted there. Yes, it is exciting. It is very exciting. But again, it is a little surprising, for that. So I'm thinking of doing a cake party as part of it. So it'll be an extended stream on Sunday. Oop, need to make more of those. Cake party is part of it. Maybe do some plushies or some other, fun giveaways and stuff. Raffle of some kind or something. I don't know. Figure something out to thank you guys for everything. I came in here to get wood. That was a moment. Okay. It's my stupid. There it is. I need to make more of these. Okay, I can get away with 14 of them. Anyway, the tiers themselves are super simplistic. I know. I was trying to think of something cool or interesting to do. I was trying to make them kind of like curve around a little bit, but it looked really weird, and then there wasn't enough space or there was too much, and I just could not get it to sit right for me. And so I threw it out the window. And now we're here. So I'll make 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, exactly like that. But, oh, I do have some on me. Haha, I forgot. Cooking stations. I was gonna try to see if I could figure out how to kind of drop these levels down just a little bit so it wasn't quite so like enclosing, but it got way really really big, and I still want to be able to do other stuff on the plot. All right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I like that. So yeah, it'll come up to the 4th level, and then I'll probably plant some flowers back in here or glitch some lights into places, make it look pretty up in there. And then it's gonna go like so. Da da. Yeah. So it'll be like that. Except there'll be this one over here for the mixing. See, I had to do it again. I'll have in front of me for the cooking stations, and then off to this side will be the prep stations. And I'll then go through and add sides to it, decorate it up, add flowers to the darn thing, lights, etc. It's not going to stay like this. That'll just kind of be a little bit of a work in progress. Maybe work on that tomorrow night as well in preparation for it. Come up with some other ideas to make it a lot more interesting than what it is right now. Because, but let's go ahead and get the other, as much of the other 3 made as, or the other 2 made as I can. I can't. It did go. Yeah. When I was planning it, I did run just short of the materials that I needed, so we'll have to go out and do some squirreling around to get some more stuff here in a bit. It shouldn't take us too long though, hopefully. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So I'm huge on using the grid. I really like things to be exacting. If you haven't already noticed that, it's kind of boring, I know, at the present moment. But once I get to the actual decorating stage, it's a lot better. I'm just kind of persnickety at this point. Hello, Brit! Hello, hello! Apologies, I'm being persnickety about where I place things at the moment, so I may not be the most entertaining watch. At least yet. Here, damn it. Here in a bit, I have to go squirrel about and get more materials because I'm almost out of wood. I need to go catch a shit ton of bugs because I have no flowers. I just remembered. Crap, I don't want to put those there yet. See? That's what it is. You guys. I get distracted. And that's when y'all have the things and the stuffs. Aw, well thank you. Oh, if this, okay. So, some of the other items that are coming up, some changes and things. Oh, if you have not noticed, ding ding, I'm 3 out of 4 towards my affiliate goal. So Sunday should be my first affiliate stream, which is why I'm building this. You guys are so sweet. But after the party on Sunday, Thursdays and Fridays are both gonna be a little bit more of a random stream. Give myself a break from Palea all of the time. All of the time? Anyway, in Valheim, I am not like developers are gonna put me on their page good. God no. No, I'm not that good. But I'm a pretty good builder in Valheim. I built the Parthenon one time. I have pictures I'll post into the Discord at some point. That was really cool. That was definitely done heavily modded and glitched and or what have you in that regard because yeah, there's no way that that would have been possible with the mechanics and the physics in that game. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that I did not even think about that. Whew. No, that could cause some. Did I go up high enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Nope, didn't. Um, that could cause some interesting. See who gets the first one on that. Oh shoot, these are on the wrong side. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna add in some, Nos and I are going to start playing Small Land, which is another survival crafting game, um, every once in a while on Thursdays. I'm gonna throw in some Valheim, or I've got Reka, another new one. I don't know. I don't know how many on that one. I don't even know how many can have like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like first or something? I'm not sure. I'll have to figure all that stuff out because I wasn't anticipating needing to have all of that stuff figured out. So, um, okay. These are some of the games that I've got just kind of tucked away that I was planning on pulling out, doing something different and extra, or just different. But Paleo is definitely still going to be a thing. Some dedicated streams for that on Sundays and Tuesdays still. But Thursday and Friday, I'll pull some of these other guys in and do some other stuff as well, just to give it some variety, not burn myself out too bad. What? You know, the smart thing to do. The smart thing to do it would be to add these floors now so that I stop falling. And of course I remember and think about that at the last moment. Nice sigh. Okay. Back to this. I I don't know about that. Like, man, I don't even know what to expect because I didn't expect any of this. So I'm just gonna smile, nod, and just keep doing, I guess. Like, whew. Okay. Let's see. Why aren't those clipping properly? That's better. This is that exacting that I need. It gets kind of tedious. I apologize. Do not hesitate to interrupt the focus because it can get intense. I apologize. Whew. Okay. that's the right number of tiers. You'd think technically... Ooh, I saved myself. But now I'm gonna actually go put that down there. You'd think, considering this is the second time that I've built this, that I would have it... I would have it in my head a little better. Nope, not at all. Winging it every time. You just watched me do this, too. Alright. Oh my god! I just flipped off the edge! I don't know if it's so much chaos or just nonsense of wow. I don't even know anymore. Like goodness. It is something. That is for sure. I'm trying to do it from the wrong side again. Yeah, yeah. This is this is how it be. This is not an act or anything. This is straight up how it be. I put my brain into overdrive all day long, and so when I get to sit down and play video games, no. It's honestly probably why I enjoy Palia as much as I do. Because I can just shut the brain off. There's no life, there's no status or stamina I have to worry about, no timers for anything. I can just zone out. But the fact that I am walking off of things so much might be a bit of a problem. Okay. As you can see, I'm getting less and less exacting the more and more elevated I reach, which is humorous in and of itself. Oh, that's right, because I keep turning my grid on and off like a dork. Why? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Ja! And down. Okay. I don't I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've looked into the VTuber as well as the moving PNG, and like those VTuber rigs, my God, those things are expensive. Like the high end ones and stuff. But at that point, like shoot, if I'm even considering that kind of stuff, then at that point it would be worth it. And when I get popular, you're so sweet. I don't know if everyone has the same tolerance level of shenanigans. Whoop, whoop, ah, see, did it again. Come on, in your spot. I just... Yeah, I knew it. One of them was gonna be like that. Oh, I don't think I went up even that high end, but I mean, honestly, for myself, okay, so for myself, I did not have the most, trying to think of the like the best way to say this, because I was not like by any means destitute, but at the same time, anyway, um, so for myself, anything over a couple $100, even in today's economy, I'm still like, what? Why? Which is definitely, I'm like, wait, am I slipping slowly into boomer territory of thinking? Which, please, dear goodness, put me down if I ever do. But, No, I don't think I even went into that far as to my level of research because those names were a surprise to me. So I just kind of threw into Twitch, what the heck is this? And I was like, oh, maybe. We will see. Might as well do this from this side. That's not the right way. See, my level of exacting, this is how ridiculous it can be, though, and why I need, like, timers or something. I even have to make sure the planks are facing the same way. Oh, see, it's wrong. I can't. It bugs me. I've tried to have the casually intermixed in differently changed position pieces. Can't do it. Absolutely cannot do it. Drives me insane. So, no, this is what I do. I sit here and meticulously place items so that they don't make me want to tear everything down. I'm thinking of just going into the moving PNGs that just kind of react to my voice. I that's wrong. I don't I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I'll have it have any issues picking up things like screams or random excitement, considering just how noisy I can be regardless. So that's what I think I'm gonna go with in that regard. Do do do. Do do do. Okay. We are nearing the end of what we had available to us for material. So we're gonna go squirrel about in Bahari. Wait, did I lose count? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because then the next one will be. Ooh, all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. We got this. Can I build any more? No. All right, we are gonna go squirreling about. I know the irony that I have my so little food and I'm making a cooking station thing. I think because I'm so focused on it, that's why I wasn't making. Oh, I didn't even finish that one. Well, biscuit. All right, let's go do this. Oh, if anybody has any idea how to add the ability to share my whatever I am listening to, like my music, please let me know because I would love. I've seen other streamers do it. I don't know if it's an affiliate only thing. I don't know if it's a thing where I have to have certain permissions. I know that there's the royalty free music, like what I have playing at my starting and such. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I've seen other streamers do it. Pretty sure Soda does it. We are not. We are getting wood first. And I'm on the wrong side of the map for it, so we gotta find those trees. Yeah, my concern though is I don't want to figure it out and then find out I wasn't supposed to do that the way that I did it or something. Because I can get slapped real hard when it comes to copyright and music. That was something that it told me a lot about. Now, when I say it told me a lot about it, it was Goblin is focused on other things and reading very quickly. Gibber, 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 moving on. Ouch. That was a sad one. Gotta go over here. But yeah, I'd love to share whatever it is that I was listening to with you guys so that you can hear the music that fuels what is going on over here. Although it does run the risk of me accidentally forgetting that I'm, you know, live, people can hear me, and I start singing along horribly and then lose everything that I've built. Oh, okay, okay. That's okay. That's good to know. I was gonna poke a few of the other streamers that I know and see what they're doing that allows it and try to copy it. I really don't want to do something silly and ruin it, you know? That would be terrible. I mean, I could do something silly and ruin it without the music going on, but I at least want to try to make it a little bit more difficult for myself. So many mutagens. Okay. I mean, if you want to, it's totally fine. The item. I will get to the information at some point. Gosh, I hope nobody was hoping to hunt here. It's kind of one of those, I have so many ideas floating around that I genuinely don't know what would be the best thing. Honestly, what was that? Okay. I should put in a poll into the Discord and see what you guys want in the actual, like, in there. Hear my music. More different things to do in the chat. More things to do in the chat. I wonder if... Alright, I'm gonna gather a couple hundred wood. Because I still need to add walls to certain pieces of it. I also need to add... the pillory thing? Wow. The pillars? So that I can use that for some flowers. But once I've got a couple hundred wood, I'm gonna then switch over to bugs. I'm gonna go real hard on the blue butterflies. I love the gardenias. They're so basic, but I love them. And then from there, I will probably get distracted by trying to catch something else and completely forget that this was my focus right now. Nope, don't do that. Don't pick those, because then I get focused on the damn garden ladybugs. Let's see. Man, I chose the wrong server to not hunt on. Holy. Channel will get so cute with the eventual PNG model. Sub badges might have to buy art done. Actually, so this is super cool. Super cool. I don't know. Yeah, you saw my Phasmophobia stream with Durand. So his daughter actually drew his emotes, or at least quite a few of them. Um, so I'm gonna have her do my emotes, and then I've got another friend that does art. I'm gonna hire him to make my little PNGs. So I do have avenues and plans for that type of stuff. And then my little bees that are on the screen, I want to add like it should be there now as a coin option where if you do the bee, like a little bee is gonna pop up onto the screen. Um, but I want to make the little bees down in the corner kind of, flutter or glow. Hi, Druid. I do have various things. It's just kind of I don't want to do too much too fast because then I burn myself out. We are okay. Connections. Yes. The other thing I'm afraid of, at least with Etsy, is that I know that there are a lot of bots that have made pages on Etsy or other like it's Amazon, but it's like through a fake profile type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I get so nervous ordering things off of Etsy that I struggle justifying that one. Um, there are really pretty things on it. Ugh, how do I know you're real? Butterfly! How are you tonight, Druid? I think I've seen you a few times today, actually. Okay. You know, for specifically going for the blue butterflies, trying to get these frickin' gardenias, that plan went horribly. Oh, butterfly. Alright, I'm gonna go to Kilima. Usually do that in Kilima. Oh, I'm out of food. But if you haven't noticed, I am almost affiliate. That's kind of what Britt and I were chatting about. Hello, Kay. I apologize. The purple blended in. Hello, Kelsey. I am not noticing things. I am so sorry. Um, I am super close. Tonight should count for my 6 out of 7, and then tomorrow night will be my 7 out of 7. So Sunday, I want to do not a big, let's not reach for the stars here, but like I want to do a party. Do a cake party at one point during the day, during my stream. Do a plushie giveaway for followers or something. Have some kind of game. Run around as a party. I don't know. Throw something together. I thought this was Pal World. First time I've seen someone play it. It's like, where's the machine gun? Oh my gosh. Ew. I I would have been so disappointed, like getting hyped up for Pal World and then seeing this. That would have been such a letdown. Um, no thanks. So, but speaking of Pal World, that is one of the other games that I'm thinking about bringing in. So, Tuesdays and Sundays I'm going to stick as my like paleo focused nights. Tuesdays are going to be new tune, so the new character Chaos Gobby that I created, running her through. And then Sundays are going to be just chill hangouts. They're going to be earlier in the afternoon, so a greater number of people can join me. Um, get elevated, squirrel about, see what the heck just kind of happens. Maybe sometimes throwing something else different in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the difference. This is now you see why I got so sad when I play the new tune. 'Cause it's so sad. But Thursdays and Fridays, I'm gonna do one of these guys in just kind of rotation as well, just to throw something different into my stuff and not totally burn myself out. Um, because Elderwood's maybe dropping some point, but who knows? This is the like highest tier bow, by the way, as well. Like just in case you weren't aware because of the skin. So please don't think too crazily of it. This is also the fine arrows, and they're the first level Cernuk. As I totally explain away all of it. You know? Oh, never mind. It's after 6. There's no butterflies to hunt anyway. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, but these guys... Why did I grab that out? Let's see. Where's the frickin' Kilima Moth? Kilima Moth drops the roses, if I remember right. Let's check. Nope. Yeah! You ran. Oof. It's a harder one. Okay. So the reason that I am the way that I am is because I have like 2,000 hours in... Where's the cake factory plant using bunnies for time? So, okay. Wow. There is actually like a real... I don't... Have you played it? Actually seen it yet? I don't know if you're aware. There is technically a relaxation system in it, but you can force them to work through it. It's terrible. Did I pick that up? Yes. And no, the moth did not give me a flower. But Nos got really good at with his factory. What he had coming out of that, the production that he had set up for that was really good. I look like such a good gamer in this game, but I am so terrible otherwise. Oh. Okay. It isn't as Pokemon-like as I thought it was going to be. I don't really like Pokemon. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that, but whatever. I have two 14-year-old boys. I should know how I'm supposed to say that. But, like, I guess, but I don't know. They're not as annoying to me. There's more personality to them, especially... I can't remember his name, but there's just the sad... It's Depresso, or I think his name is Depresso. I love that guy. He's fantastic. And then, of course, there's the guns aspect of it. But you can name them and ride them and turn them in, like, combine with them in a weird fashion. You can either ride on top of them, use them as a glider, control them in some fashion. It's neat. Yes, I do. I am a mom. I has 4. They are all. There is the light at the end of my tunnel. That is how old they all are. And then no more. Mm-mm. I'm done. No more babies. But no, that is a leaf. That was not a butterfly. Okay. You know, I specifically came to Kilima to catch more bugs, to get more flowers. Came at the worst time of day, literally. Ooh, for butterflies. And I don't even know if the Kilima moth drops a flippin'. I don't know what even drops bugs. Let's look. Uh, Paleo tracker. Now catchable. Yeah, those do drop the frickin' roses. Give me a rose! You greedy jerk! Let me rifle through your corpse. Oh, come on. Thank you. Alright. I use Tracker for a lot of my items. I don't know if anybody else does, but I love this website. I'm gonna throw it in the chat really quick because of how great it is. It's such a good site. Doop. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, I was pretending to know that I'm after bugs. That's right. Even having children, watching a loud kid running around in a McDonald's bonk their head like that, chef's kiss. Absolutely perfect moment. I love mine. Love mine. Would literally die for mine. But other people's, no. I am not an other people's kid person. Very seldom. After my youngest was born, I didn't even hold another baby, like someone else's baby, until a friend of mine's daughter, their youngest, was almost, I think she was almost a year before I held her. Like, no, I don't do, I'm good. But as far as the DNA thing and not wanting to do those items, that does not surprise me, honestly. And I respect you for that decision, honestly. Especially with the so many people pressuring people, like, oh, you still have to have kids. Like, no, no, I don't. Hello, Shrew! I'm a jabbermouth, if you haven't noticed. As I suddenly go absolutely quiet, having no bug. Nope. Having no idea what to say right after calling myself a jabbermouth. Fantastic. So this is Palea. It is a cozy survival. I'm not just gonna stop. Survival MMO thing. Survival crafting. It's a romance sim kind of thing. Stardew Valley meets I don't even know what. I love it though. Durand hates it. You know, not entirely true. I know of a bum nerd that managed to find himself a wife and have kids, and you know, we were just discussing him. He hates Palea. But yes, he hates this game. There's no combat in this at all. There's nothing to fight back, and it drives him up the wall. I think it's fantastic. It is. It's honestly really cute. Let me drop off some stuff that I want to actually keep. So you've played Stardew Valley, right? As I pause for dramatic effect. Okay, cool. So, you've got the farm. Instead of inheriting it from your grandpa, spoilers to anybody that hasn't played Stardew, I'm not going to try to tiptoe over this, I'm sorry. But, so, instead of inheriting it from your grandpa, you, like, just appear out of literal pink mist. There I be! So, you are in Palia. Yeah, exactly, you just are. Palia, I am not entirely sure on the total lore. Another reason why I started my new tune on Tuesdays, because I blew through it way too fast. The gist of it that I got is like this is supposed to be centuries to a millennia or something after humans existed in this space, and humans created the robot kind of looking guys and these temple places and flow. I don't really remember it. I started a new tune on Tuesday. I'm playing through it again, also because I have nothing left on this character. I've played it a lot. It's really sad. Anyway, um, no, honestly, at this point, a lot of it is social for woohoo butterfly. Or no, moth. Social. I really like the community that's in here, the good side of it, of course. The entire premise of the game is to help people. Um, yeah, Stardew. Um, there is a request system within the game where if I give this person these items, I actually get something back as well. Um, if I smack this tree and Bob comes back later on and actually goes through and fully cuts down the tree, I also get the resources from this drop. It's not just going to be him that gets it. The respawn rate in the game is also really quick, so resources are quick to get. Now, there are certain items that are harder to find that are definitely hoarded by players, etc. You have that no matter what kind of game it is. But there are pockets of good people that play it how it's supposed to be played and help people. Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And like, oh my gosh, there soapbox. Step down, Goblin. Woozah. Woozah. Yes, there are definitely people that treat it as a meta spreadsheet. They try to, yeah, you're going to. I mean, I definitely, obviously, grinded the shit out of this game to get everything I did. But the point of it is cozy. I can literally... Oh no! I didn't die. Hunting in this is not super complex. But you do have to track your items and go back and get your things. You've got your basic drops that come through. You have your collectibles that drop. They do special events. There's communities that you can join within the game. Um, there's obviously, look at Twitch, the Discords, a bunch of things in regards to it. As long as you find people that you vibe with, it's pretty easy in this one. Even for your metagamers and your tryhards that want to grind it out and get every tiny last little thing, you've got your Discords dedicated to that too. Like, people want to are gonna make a game whatever they want to make of it. My thing is I want to try to keep what I view as the vibe and the general desire that they had of that community sense. So I try to keep things fair, especially like with my plushie trading and stuff. But that's it. Just keep it fun. A soapbox stick, and I tried so hard not to. Dang it! Oh well. The fuck was I saying? E3. Um, and then I'm sure you get that one like unicorn player. Okay, yes, I know the term. The we're not going that route, people. We're not going that route. You get that special surprise, beautiful moment. That's what keeps you going. But thousands of cards, thousands. Ugh. Is it just everybody using the same build? Bug. This one drops plushies and nothing. Yeah, plushies and nothing. Drops me a nothing. So, the whole purpose of what I'm squirreling about at the present moment is I am right close to actually hitting affiliate. I have 2 streams left. This one should count as one of them. And then tomorrow should count as my 7th. I say should, because I had, according to the channel, 52 followers for like 3 days. But that little stupid path to affiliate thing said 49 for 3 days. So I'm planning a surprise special party thing for Sunday, doing, you know, I swear I can hit stuff. Doing cake party in Palia, since that's pretty much where most people know me from. Doing giveaways of some kind. I don't know, something fun to commemorate that moment. But I'm also wanting to add in some of my other games into rotation as well. That way I don't burn myself out on this before Elder Woods drops. Which, let's be honest, I'm really not holding my breath that we're going to see that this quarter. I'm not betting we're seeing it till May or June. Hundreds and hundreds of decks, archetypes you can make, but in ranked you'll see maybe like 15 at most because everyone uses the exact same things because it's meta and stupid and overpowered. So, going out on a limb here, just like every other trading card system that's going on, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi, yeah, just, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, I cracked that joke, but I will say this. A friend of mine, not anymore, but they were an acquaintance several years ago, went to a competition for Magic and won the grand prize and won enough money that he was actually able to go home and buy a house. So, like, I crack the joke because the joke is there to be made, but I do give respect where respect is due in certain regards. There can be things done there. However, please pull up your pants, those of you that need to, put on some deodorant, and change up your cards. Oh yeah, what I was supposed to be squirreling around about. Oh my god. I am building a cooking party themed plot. So that way I can actually host cooking parties and people can join on those things. I have some very basic tiered structures going on right now. It honestly, it was. It was. I was very impressed. Okay, let's throw this in here. And those there. I don't want to throw that away. Yeah, I can definitely see there being a disparity in the prizes of those types of tournaments and games. Honestly, I couldn't see it being any different than the differences on which con you go to for something. It's they're gonna have it, yeah, but you gotta realize how many people they're really gonna have for that and the kind of budget they're gonna have. So just like in Stardew, you've got your crafters that make different materials for you. You've got your, instead of being able to plant anywhere though, you've got these designated squares, and you only get 9 of them, and there's 9 on the grid. Um, Look upon my field of thucks and see how it is barren. Anyway, um, so got your crafters in here as well. They're far noisier. There is supposed to be there there have been people that have data mined some information, and there's supposed to be some upgraded crafters that are showing up. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Um, it's a new zone that they're dropping later on this year, Elder Woods. Supposed to be kind of more of a witchy, spooky theme based on what's going on there. Um, yeah, yeah, yep. Wake up, yep. Um, so I'm hoping that there's going to be some additional crafters along with that, not just the new materials themselves. There are supposed to be obviously new monsters, new this, that. I forgot to start the wood that I went in there to start. Um, I don't want to go too much into what is supposed to be there, other than what has been released. You know, the spooky kind of vibe that's been dropped just by in-game lore. The way that they refer to the creatures that come around that, the way that it's heavily influenced by flow, that's a known thing. But I don't want to go too much into the other stuff. I am very much looking forward to it, though. I already did that. Okay. Let's see. I need to make more boxes. How many more boxes? 9. No. 10. Sorry, muttering to myself that I got distracted again and forgot that I was actually talking to people. My apologies, everyone. Um, and then I totally forgot how many I needed. I'm just gonna go with that number. I am looking forward to adding in some of the other games that I want to do as well, just to kind of mix up some stuff for not burning myself out before this drops, and also that way this doesn't get boring for anybody, honestly. Okay. Let's not forget to do this time, like we did the last 2 times. Uh-oh, I think I'm... Nope, I'm good. Jumping around like a dork. Okay. Let's see. Go. Yep. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know the building part is the most annoying part, but it's like every once in a while I do something really stupid, like walking off the end of what I'm building because I'm not paying attention. I am just so focused on lining everything up exactly where it needs to go. That was witnessed earlier. Um, or eventually cursing at things because they're not going where I want them to go. Okay, there and there. But then we're going to go back to squirreling in a second. Real. These are the games, though, that I am looking to bring in on um, Tuesdays for sure, or not Tuesdays, dear goodness. Thursdays, I am going to do Small Land like every 3 weeks or so with Nos the Beard. So we'll be streaming that one. And then gonna do Phasmophobia with Durend more. Um, but then on myself on Thursdays and Fridays, gonna toss in like Valheim or Reka is a new one that's a lot of fun. Um, yes, yep. Um, I'm probably not going to pull in Baldur's Gate. There's just so much dialogue in that and so many cutscenes that I, I talk too fucking much. Yeah, I talk a lot, as you've noticed. I just don't know how well that one would work. I'll really have to think about that one. Vampire the Masquerade isn't too bad, but it is definitely one of those older, you know you're not playing a new game with the graphics from that one. But that'll be kind of fun. Um, Maybe do a roll for character or something for that. Valheim is definitely something I'm gonna start though. I've talked about it too much not to play that. Um, and it'll also the I prefer its crafting system in all honesty, and it definitely has a block style system. Um, it's not so much that I don't do well with them. I just don't have very many of them on my PC. So I have always been a console gamer. Durend and Nos actually are the ones that finally got me into PC gaming. Um, Valheim was the one that got me from laptop into actual tower gaming even. Yeah, it was long coming. It was long coming. Um, but because of that, all of those story style games that I'd played previously, Diablo 2 is the game that got me into gaming. Just plain and simple. Fucking love that game. Um, I played Diablo 3. I wanted to play Diablo 4 so bad, but now I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. And then um, I want to try. I've played some of the other Baldur's Gates. I've played God of War. I've played those types. It's just I don't have them in this system. So that will be something that I will be expanding into for sure. Um, to broaden that repertoire up for sure. But to be totally honest, I really do really like survival crafting games. It's kind of disgusting. Ooh, that was close. I almost missed that. Good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back out to Bahari, and actually, let's check my. So now that I've got all of the wood for oh God, there I go again. Now that I have all of this built, for the most part, um, most of this built, I'm, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm just gonna stop. Oh, actually, I think I have not played Skyrim, but I have played Elder Scrolls Online. That one, that one sucked me in for a hot. Oh my God, that one hooked me for a really. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I got stuck on that game for so hot minute. It was not like that was bad. That was almost as bad as Palea bad. Um, but I think I thought I had Hollow Knight. Maybe I didn't actually get it. But I also have the Portal games. I have Stray that I could do. I have Hogwarts. I've only played through Hogwarts once. I still have 3 more playthroughs on that. Um, and that would definitely be some playthroughs because I am a 100%er. It doesn't matter whether I've done it before or not. Unlike Durend. I really liked Portal. I did not have an Xbox growing up though, so I didn't have access to it unless I was over to a friend's house. And they always deleted my save. I don't know what that noise was. Ah, that's okay. Alright. It's like, oh, that's right, that's right. I'm gonna go make sure these are going full capacity. Yes, I have 200. I'm gonna go gather more wood. Okay, sorry guys, we're gonna go out to Kilima now and do that, and we're also gonna grab some bugs and stuff while we're out there, because it should be time for butterflies. I want to play through God of War games again. Those were a lot of fun. I also really liked Fable. I really liked Fable. Can't imagine why, now that I think about it. But that was one I tried playing that a couple of times, but for whatever reason, it it didn't like the system that I had. It didn't like either my graphics card or something. So I reached out to Steam and I was like, "Hey, I know that I have these hours. This is why my specs say that it's working, but it's not." And I never got to play through it, sadly. Um, Another one that, despite my so some of my obsessions include pirates. I have quite a few tattoos. All of them are, most of them. Where am I going? I need wood. Belle, hi. Anyway, most of them are pirate themed. However, I have not played like the pirate Assassin's Creed game. I haven't played many pirate themed video games despite my obsession with pirates. It's rather amusing. Um so that's something else that I may look into doing and such as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Ooh, yeah, nope. Yeah, that one would have to be next. That is definitely not the vibe we're going for. Not that there is anything wrong with that, like, by any stretch of the imagination at all. I had Carlac running around in her underwear for a while. But, like, that's on my own game. That's not shared with other people. So, if that makes any sense. And I'm happy to have people join and we can be adults and whatnot, but I'm not gonna, I don't want, let's keep it tastefuls. Let's keep it tastefuls. Okay, for the record, I only had her do that at camp. Okay? Just, I didn't have her like running around the overworld like that. I was at least somewhat decent. Oh, beautiful! Beautiful! Then feel free to share. I mean, shoot, I think most censor guidelines cover the nipple and you should be good, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There is a reason that I am limiting my streams with Durend to a single night of his time. Like once a month if I can. I should not be anywhere near his family-friendly stream. Like, I don't know what he's thinking. Yeah, he's the risks are being taken, but you know what? That's all good. Yeah. Now, mind you, when the missus is around, I become an absolute. I am like a freaking Doberman when it comes to protecting her. It's so funny. You said what in front of her? How dare you? Watch your mouth. And then I'll turn around and slip up. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I was like, why didn't I hear the notification? Oh, it's because that's on my other thing. Oh, haven't posted it yet. Okay. Yeah, yeah. There was a so we all play D&D together. The first time that I brought my husband Nos, this was before we were married, but his first time meeting everybody, his first time at the gaming session, he is in full gaming mode. He is role-playing out an interaction with another player at the table. And at the same moment that Duren's wife walks in, Nos turns to, ironically enough, it was Crime, turns to Crime and says, "Who the fuck are you?" Right as Duren's wife walks into the room. My head swiveled so fast. Everyone at the table, it was like a collective in the room. A pin could have dropped. Nos goes, "I was talking to him!" Oh, but yeah, that was his introduction to Duren's wife. Ah. Oh yeah. Again, I should not be allowed anywhere near his family-friendly stream. Okay, that should be enough wood. We're gonna start going after these bugs now. Sorry about that. Okay, actually, you know what? Why did that stick? Oh, do you drop flowers? Let's try. Oh, that is honestly, I love D&D. I hated it. Years ago, I played 3.5 originally, but the individuals with which I played the game made the game terrible. So I hated D&D for years. Came back to it, um, ironically enough, because of Durend. Started with 3.5 or 5e, found that system to be very simple for myself, and now it is an absolute obsession. You know, that sounds kind of familiar. Our so we had a DM. So a few of us in the group DM at this point, but our long-running campaigns at the moment are Duren's. Prior to him, however, we had DM Austin, who did not want us to go a particular direction, but instead of role-playing us the way he wanted us to go, he slapped us with a meteor. Like, we opened up this gate, and then all of a sudden this meteor came down and just wiped out the entire party. It was horrible. Yeah. He didn't last too much longer after that, actually, thankfully. So, we we have much better times now. But there. Whew, man. I could have whole therapy sessions just about that shit. Um, I would honestly theorize that it was more out of a sense of control. the individual didn't have any control in their personal life, and so they used D&D as a way of enacting and finding a measure of control over other people. So when the party was out of control, as D&D parties are, yeah, it it went those types of avenues. Um, and it was not a good time. But now we've had games. Crime has run a game. Durend has run a game. I've run some one shots. Nos has run. We have some others in the group that don't have gamer tags, and I'm not clever enough to come up with nicknames for them that have run games. So we legitimately, after getting rid of the garbage, after the trash was taken out, just as a group, we've really come together. Oh yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try to, which is ironic considering I run D&D games. Oh, yeah, I'm not creative enough to come up with a name at the top of it. Yeah, yeah, okay. There goes all of my credibility. Woo! Anyway, so, we did come together as a group and make sure that that did not fall apart. So now we have consistent games, even if each of the players themselves aren't consistent. Cough, cough, me. Um, I take really long spells, unfortunately, due to illnesses, or I try to take breaks in the summer to do stuff with the kiddos. Copper. Alright, let's go throw some wood down. And actually, maybe, possibly, finish what I was doing before. Okay. Yeah, the little chopper. I love those things. Oh, so here's one of the other aspects of the game. This is another thing that he. There are outfits that you can get. This is my. So Goblin Almighty is not my. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is not my OG name. I actually went in the game as Goblin Chaos for the longest time. Oh, oh, that's a dangerous thing, Britt. Do you have a find your broom? Find your broom and like use the broom handle to poke from a distance. That'll give you some range. I I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of decks you got, but you might need to make sure you don't have any slick socks or anything like that on either, in case you got to run. Um, so my original character name was Goblin Chaos. Stuff and Junk had to change it. I am now Goblin Almighty, but whenever I am down in the underground trading, I'm dressed as a blue chappa. Then I have a deep hello. I have a deep obsession with the bees plushie that is in this game. So recently they dropped a little bee outfit or beekeeper outfit, so now I have that. It's a cute, cozy game. It sucks me in. Hello, math teacher guy. Um, this is Palia, if you are unfamiliar. It is Stardew Valley meets Fortnite graphics. You've got your crafting stations, your hunting. I don't know if there's hunting in. No, there's not hunting in Stardew. Um, There is no combat. There is no light, like you don't have a health bar. You only have a stamina bar when you're climbing. You have a bunch of skills that I'm in a build mode. You have a bunch of skills that you have to develop. You have NPCs that you get to build relationships with, both, not friendly and not so friendly. Um, you have, okay, don't judge me, or judge me, I don't care. You have a bunch of accomplishments that you get to go through and gather. There's a lot here. If you like cozy, comfy, not wanting to do a whole lot and just kind of vibe out, this is a really good game for that. Um, Durend hates this game, loathes this game. He, there is no combat, there's nothing in here to entice him. So, let's see. What else do I need to make sure I don't hoard? It's a free to play. Um, it does have microtransactions for your premium store, which is where you get the cute little outfits I was showing off. Yeah, I know I'm basically an advert for this game, but I really do love it a lot. Um, you got your outfits, your gliders, your pets, your freaking landscapes that you want to throw on your plot. I mean, yeah, this is where all of the money aspect of it comes in. However, I will say this. None of the microtransactions mean jack shit. Oh, I apologize. I cuss. I am not. I should not be on a family friendly stream, just so that you're aware. If that is something that is a problem, I apologize. Anyway, none of the microtransactions do shit to your actual movement through this game. You still have to progress yourself through it. Um, you have to build up your levels. There is a request system in the game. So like these people have requested somebody to give them these items. They have to have earned it at least once themselves before they can request it from somebody else. Lots of gold bars. Right now these are being used to make, or these can be used to make honey lures, which is a bug attractant, because right now there was a new plushie that recently dropped in the game that is really hard to get because of the type of bug that it drops from. Oh, yeah, Goblin, show them how obsessed with the game you are in 3 seconds. That's not a problem at all. Um, yeah, yep, yep. It's I appreciate that. I do, because I don't like the games where you pay to play or you can buy all of the extra stuff and that makes you better than everybody else around you. I don't like that. But the whole vibe of the game is to help those around you. You've got the request system. If I could fill one of these, I would also gain something. Um, if I hit a tree and but somebody else cuts it down, we both get the resources from it. Two people can hit the same rock, get the same resources from it. The resources respawn pretty quick, so. But this was a conversation earlier. Recheck out the stream because it'll be there. Um, the you've got your jerks that are in the game. It's always going to be that way anywhere that you're at. You're on the internet, but I love it. It's fun. It's good. Okay. Oh, all right. Nope. We are going to actually stay focused and do what we were supposed to do. Some of the cosmetics have a sound effect associated to them, and the as much as I love this one, there is like a jar sound of something hitting glass as you walk, and I cannot handle that sound as I'm running around in this game. But I love that thing so much. Okay, we are going to build more wood things. So, in this being Monster Hunter right now, was just because. Yeah, I didn't get into Monster Hunter, but there was one by um there was a different one that was really similar. Dauntless, if I remember right. I got into that one where I had to go out and you had to kill like 10. Yeah, Dauntless. You had to kill 10 of the guys in order to unlock something. And then you also did cosmetics and your weapons were based off of them. I played that one with Nos for a couple of months actually. We did the subscription to it and everything for a while. Um, Shoot, how many did I need? I don't think I need any more of those. I don't. Three. Okay, let's just do a bunch of those. So I am super close to hitting affiliate. I have 2 streams left. This should count for number 6, and then Friday should count for number 7. Meaning Sunday will be my first affiliate stream. With that, I want to do, because Sundays are more paleo related, I want to do a cake party or a cooking party type thing. So I'm building these so that I can facilitate that, because Sunday, or in this game, you can literally do almost every task with multiple people and everyone benefit from it. So there are a lot of times people will do cooking parties to make a whole bunch of food to either sell it or use it for experience in the game. Um, and there is one of them that is why am I struggling? It is literally called a celebration cake, so it'll be perfect. But I have to build a bunch of stations for people to stand on, and I'm too persnickety to just plop down the stations for them to do it. Ooh. I hint hint. Hint hint. I am down for the hint hint. I am down for the hint hint. Everybody, let's be down for the hint hint. If you can and you want to, by all means. I will sit here because there's a grid system and a line exactly flush until it is where I want it. Now, some things I will finally give the ghost because like these aren't gonna clip how I want them to clip. But yeah, persnickety. I use weird words sometimes. I don't know. What the? Oh. And then after that, Sunday I also want to do like a plushie giveaway, which is going to be fun. I made, let me turn this one off. Oh, let me move away from that crafter. That is really loud. There we go. Okay. So I do a game, a high-low game, because I have an emote that actually rolls 2d6. Well, that was not what I meant to do, but okay. And so I have people guess if the roll is going to be above or below 7. If it's a 7, then I re-roll. If they guess right, then they win a plushie in the game. And I have actually made a little spin wheel so that I can have them win their little plushie. Boop. It is. It is. I can reset it and I just put it away. But that way, you know, that way it's not, it actually is something that is seen. It's not just me randomly trying to figure out what plush I want to give them. But use that with the different things. Another friend of mine played a game that was like she did a deal or no deal. I think something like that will be super fun to play in here as well. That's, again, it's a really, really social game if you want to dive into that. Prior to this release of plushie trading, I genuinely was a very solo player. I didn't have people that I partied up with a whole lot. I wasn't in any servers. And then the plushie trading dropped, and it was like, boop! Light switch on. She is in here all the time now. Okay, so with that, building these up, I need flowers to place on them to decorate them. I also need to get more materials to build the actual stations that need to go there. So I'm gonna plonk those down really quick, so I know how many I actually need. Bear with me for a second. What's really sad is, like, this is probably the 10th time that I've reset my main plot. Most people do it on, like, a secondary plot. Make it a third, a fourth. No. Nope. I'm like, let's just, this is my personality now. This is all I do. Okay. Alright. So I need more stoves, iron and crud, more of those, which is wood and crud. Definitely more wood. Let's go check that. Okay. That's gonna take a while, so let's see how many stoves can I make. Do do do. 6, 7, 8. These are the calculating parts, the quiet moments-ish. Nope. Alright. We are gonna go mining in Kilima so that I can get stone and copper. Yep. Yep. Looks like I also need some clay. I have played Minecraft. I am not a survival crafter. I am definitely a creative crafter. Say that 10 times fast, Goblin. I'm a creative crafter. Ha ha ha! Got it. In that one, the creepers. The creepers got me. After that, it was broken. I was like, I'm dead. Nope, we're good. Oh, wait, I need to check. Yeah, I'll be fine. The I didn't know what was going on because I still hadn't quite gotten the camera set up. So all I could hear was the sound. So I'm like frantically trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Yeah. Yeah. After that, I was like, nope. Them sons of bitches are going on passive. Forget that shit. I'm not doing that again. And I'm sure you've seen the Phasmophobia things at this point, so you can imagine how well the sound of the zombies went the first time I was alone in the dark. You know, I'm honestly not surprised by that. You either loved it, of course you can. You either loved it or you hated it. Definitely, I love having friends on Palia. It means I can hop servers faster and find people to do stuff with. But you either love it or you hate it. I genuinely haven't seen too much middle ground on it. The fact I couldn't make a circle almost made me quit. No, I'm not hunting. I'm supposed to be mining. My eldest, that was his jam until Fortnite. Um, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense as far as middle ground. My my eldest played it a whole bunch. Um, and then Fortnite released, and he was, of course, the right age for Fortnite's target demographic, and he hooked him good. Um, another crime plays on, or at least he used to play on a Avatar. Goodness gracious, Avatar: The Last Airbender. They had a modded server, or one that was like set up for that. So you could pick your nation and whichever one you wanted to. Yeah, it was really cool. There were rules for the different nations. If you wanted to move, you had to ask permission, but you also it was intense. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'll throw my IGN in there for an easy copy paste. Um, right now I am just dinking around, getting stone and copper in Kilima, and then fooling myself into thinking I will someday I will get myself a frickin' beetle plush again. Quick belt. There we go. I'll make it easier. That's a weird question. What the hell was I talking about? Minecraft. That's right. Hi, Polly! I'm hoping, but you know, I sat with that 49 for 3 days, even after it told me I had hit the 50 on the channel. So I'm legitimately not holding my breath that Sunday I will be able to do what I want to do, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do, right now, building a cake party plot, so that way I can do a celebration cake, because, you know, and then, I don't know, try to do a plushie giveaway, try to find someone to play some high-low. Alright, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? Fortnite is actually so peak. Gaming League. Oh, yeah. I don't. I mean, I got who some of those people are. I got that, but I don't know who Miku Miku is. Um, but given the name, I feel like I should, and I might be embarrassed when I am told and realize that yeah, should have known who that was. I don't. Apparently not. I have not been properly. I'm not gonna continue that thought pattern. Okay. One super quick second, guys. Thank you. Do, do, do. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's what I thought. I did, but I wasn't sure if it was an AI idol or if it was a waifu that I should have been aware of. I honestly, it could have gone either direction. I heard you where the I hate that. Oh, it clipped up there. That sucked. I hate that. Um, okay. That is okay. You can be disappointed in me. I can't be perfect. But come on! It's just asking too much. Alright. This server is not very good for ore. I'm very disappointed in it. Aside from Mika. Okay, I will endeavor to educate myself before tomorrow and ensure that I can live up to expectations. But that means that you have to stay up late to make sure. You know, I learned a long time ago not to just look up what people on the internet tell me to look up. I'm a millennial. I know better. Okay, that gives me reason, definitely enough, because I would have no desire to ever go to Coachella. Like, that just seems no. Like, gross and stuck up all at the same time. Like, how can you be toilet and stuck up? I don't understand. Unless I'm totally interpreting Coachella wrong, in which case, by all means, educate me. Or try to. Okay, I will... Okay, here's the sad part. As big of an anime fan as I am, I definitely should have known who that was. Because every time that I use the word Endeavor, I am immediately imagining Endeavor from My Hero. It's every time. I have a figurine of All Might sitting over my head. My IGN was inspired by him. Yeah, it is... I am a sad, sad individual. But, at the same time, I am slowly making my way into the deeper dives of the anime world. So if you go too deep on a reference, you're not gonna catch me. I, I was the opposite. I used to watch a lot of live action television. But after a while, I got tired of the repetitive storylines. But that was the issue that I had with older anime. Also the art styles. I really struggled with old anime art. But the newer stuff, especially some of the newer fantasies that are coming out, ugh, love them. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Weeping, crying, so many tears. It's... But yes, I should have definitely known who Miku is, considering that. Okay. Oh, there's some ore. Definitely wanting to gather up all my other forageables while I'm out and about so that I can... No! Don't do it! No, 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 don't despawn. Wait for me. Got it. Floating ore. Yes, okay. But, another bit of goblin lore. Another bit of goblin lore. I am also deeply, deeply obsessed with Korean webtoons, particularly BL. Judge me, I don't care. And then on top of that, like, I'm a stay. Oh, no, what I'm meaning is, like, I understand that it's not any of those particular things, but given how many circles I've got going on here, you'd think one of or two of them would cross over enough for me to be aware of Miku. Like, this is weird. Where? There's more? Goodness glaciers. Well, not in particular. It's that now. It didn't start that direction. The refrigerator mill. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. But I love it. It's good. Some of them. Some of them. that is a whole realm of conversation that would require different tags on this video that I don't want to try to find and add. Oh, Shrew. Poor Shrew, no finding the people. Yeah, this is fair. Yeah, but here's the problem, Britt. I apologize. The purples blind me and like confuse me. Um, I also, again, love pirates. I have struggled to watch One Piece, um, because of the art style of it. So even some of the long running ones that have really solid storylines and good characters, I just get so hung up that it sucks. Well, wait, how old are you, Shrew? Hold on. I was kind of tomboy when she was a teenager. Just definitely know things like Sailor Moon for her. Yeah, yeah, Sailor Moon was huge. It was huge when I was a kid. I had a friend that was her. She ran home for that one. I ran home for Gundam. I ran home for Gundam Wing with Hiro, Troa, Katro. Can't remember everybody else's names, but yeah, that was what I always watched. Oh, we got boomer debate. Boomer debate. All right, all right. Well, y'all, Gen Z, okay. I am probably still the oldest person here, so I'm 38 this year. Oh, oh, an iPad baby? Goodness. This is great. Normally, y'all, I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys, but you guys are entertaining me. I love this. All right, Brit's 22. Okay. That is not my bow, which I'm not supposed to be using anyway. Okay, Shudini agrees. Not a boomer. Oh, math teacher guy is the oldest. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the follow. I very much. Okay, but now I'm questioning whether or not. Hmm. Twisted, we are currently discussing how our relative ages or ages exact in relation to our generations because there's a current quest for boomerage to see who is the oldest. Um, my quest is they discuss this off to the side. I am almost affiliate. Tonight should count as my 6th stream for the month, and then 42. Oh, that was backwards. And then Friday should count as my 7th. Yeah, I feel that. Um, with that being said, I should be hopefully have Sunday as my first official affiliate stream, in which case I'm going to do something fun, have a celebration cake party, do a plushie giveaway, that kind of stuff. And right now I am out gathering materials, building that stuffs. I'm going to guess. Actually, no, I'm not going to make a guess on ages. No, that's just mean. That's just mean. Because I'm going to guess way wrong and accidentally offend somebody. Because that would be my luck. Anyway, we're going to run back really quick so you can see what I'm working on Twisted. But I'm hoping to have that set up and ready to go by Sunday. So that way I can do a party and celebrate with people. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. It is the safest way to guess. I'm not guessing at all. I... Ooh, that was a good move. Oh, well, hello and thank you. Hello and thank you for the raid. All right. So, Druid, you actually chose like the best time for that? I just came back to my plot. So, thank you. Hello, everybody. As you can see from my screen, I am like super close to hitting affiliate. I've got 2 more streams to go. Tonight should count as 6, and then tomorrow is 7. So I am building a cooking party plot. That way, hopefully Sunday, we can do cake party and all of the things. I keep saying hopefully because holy shit. Twitch has not really liked me all that much the last couple of days. It showed me at 49 followers instead of 50 for 3 solid days and then finally kicked over. So I genuinely don't. I know that I will hit the numbers, but I don't know if Twitch will recognize it and give me the affiliate for Sunday. So this is all hopeful. This is all fingers and eyeballs and toes crossed that we get that. But either way, I'll probably still celebrate it and then actually do a second one or something. Right now I've got these tiered systems going on here. They're super boring. I know. I'm not the most creative when it comes to this part of it, but I'm gonna slap some walls on it, add some flowers and some things so it'll be nice and pretty once Sunday comes around. So yeah, that is what we are doing. Out if it works. If it works. At this point though, scrolling around because I squandered all of my materials that I did gather. I still need a bunch of wood and stone and copper to finish out everything else. Yeah. And then hopefully be able to get another Proudhorn beetle plush. Oh, this was something else that I did. I made a plushie wheel. So that way when I go down and I'm doing like high-low down in the underground or I'm just doing plushie giveaways, I actually have a spin wheel. Boop. So that way I will be able to actually have that and do that with everybody, and it's actually random and you can see it and it's fun and I don't know, makes noise. It goes click 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 click. Wow, that was a brain stall and oh, that's right. I need to go check to make sure that my stuff's going. That was a brain stall and a half. Sorry. Oh, it's 100% rigged. Behind the scenes, I have it land on only fish. I have about 300 of them that I need to get rid of. Kidding. Well, I do have quite a few fish that I need to get rid of. That may not have been entirely a joke. Oh, shit! I don't want glass. I do not want glass. I want stone brick. I do need ceramic, too. Okay, that'll work. Alright. You know, you'll never know. You'll never know. But even what's better about it is I am give away plushies so freely as it is that like you never know. Genuinely whether or not it's rigged or not. Ask Polly, she shows up in the underground and it's oh hey, here's a plush. Oh hey, here's a plush. Give this away on your channel. It's ridiculous. I have a problem. I have a problem with that. Okay, so got that stuff all up. Oh, wood needs to get going. Oh, I apologize. That one took me way too damn long. It did, but I did get there. I did finally catch the fish joke in that. Ha 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 ha. Oh God, what have I become? Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. I I just okay, warning, I'm probably gonna end up soapboxing again, even though I may not, I'm trying not to. The thing with the plushies. I get tired of people getting scammed and taken advantage of and having like their whole everything taken. That has always bugged me so much. So I've just made a lot of friends in the game that I mean I was able to get my sister a Nox for 2 pods one day basically just from trading it up. So there's been one friend was wanting to do a design on their plot with sills. I got him 100 sills in a day or something like that. It's just I am not going to the underground. God dang it. anyway, anyway, so because of that, I I got really involved in it and I've stayed as involved in it as I can. But to be fair, that also played into why I had to change my IGN from what it was, and even why I changed the way that I was running around in the game, like my Toon character outfit. I'm going back to the blue choppa now that it's not as big of a thing, but it was, yeah, there was one friend, she traded 20 plushies for a single thing. Um, what was that? Oh, a bee! No! No, I don't want that! Okay. But she had traded 20 plushies to get like a Nox or something. It made me so mad. Yes, yeah. More than likely, that's me. That was me. That was me. I live in the UG. I am down there so much. And there was like a group of us. We were called we were Sir Circle for a while. 10, 12 of us that would hang out, just trading plushies, helping people get stuff. That's all we did. I mean, we still play, just not as heavily because the trading has died down so much, but um, it it was a thing. Yeah, it's the staying in the UG gun was funny though. I would join Discord servers and people would be like, "Oh my gosh, you escaped!" It was ridiculous. Oh, all right. So, oh, I love every second of that, Brit. That is fantastic. Ah, I love Shigaraki. I love Shigaraki. I Shigaraki voices the main character from Solo Leveling. If you were unaware, um, Trunks would be another cool skin. I could run around as Trunks, even though I am not a DBZ fan. I could run around as Trunks. It was one of the few that I did like. Him and his dad. But that's because I apparently have a deep obsession with Christopher Sabat's voice, and every character I loved. The dub. I'm I'm not gonna read while I'm trying to watch. I either watch or I read. I can't do both. You've seen me game. What are you doing to me? um, but yeah, I adore almost all of my favorite characters have been voiced by him, and that makes me laugh so hard because I literally never pieced it together until the last year or so. My boys started watching One Piece, and I'm like walking through the room on episode 2 where they meet Zoro for the first time. I'm like halfway through the room. I hear Sabbath's voice. I spin on my heel and turn around. It sounds so much. Who voices? It sounds so much like them though. Hmm. Did I say the Shangri? I might have said the wrong frickin' game or see again. I cannot even talk apparently at the same time. Okay. No, okay. I did not mean to say Solo Leveling. That was the last one that we watched. I meant Shangri-La Frontier, which is why I said wrong game, because it's an anime about a game. Eric Vale does voice Sunraku from Shangri-La. Yeah, I'm an anime. I'm a little bit of an anime nerd. I say a little bit. Don't quiz me too deep. I will fail, and I will disappoint you. No. What do you want me to hear? Apparently my voice is stuck skeptical. Apparently I need to add more bits and junk into this. Shh. Oh, you must have. No, I did not watch. I have not watched another. That one I am not aware of. Okay, Crunchyroll. Got it. I will take a peek at that one. Oh, I love that! I I have such a love-hate relationship for it. I love and hate Endeavor. I love and hate Endeavor. It's super awful and terrible, but I love it. You know, I have struggled through some animes because I love them so. That is not my bow. I love them so much, even though I know they're bad. But I think we've all done that a time or two for something. Is there anything else moving? Oh. How about now? Oop, up in there. Too far. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I have watched Hunter x Hunter. I have watched Hunter x Hunter. Yes. Loved it. It was so good. Except I did not like the way that the very tail end of it went. Um, I I have a controversial opinion on that one. Apparently, I'm mean about it. Spoiler if you have not watched it, interested in watching it, what have you. But the fact that that ant guy thing got to die happy pissed me off so fucking bad. That made me so mad. Oh my god. Like, no. Absolutely not. You did not deserve that. No. There was nothing that he received nothing at all for what happened, what he did. And that pisses me off. Ugh. Rant, 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 rah, rah, rah. Come on. Okay. You hit it once. Yes! That also! Like, what the actual... And they're just supposed to be okay with it? Like, that is not the same thing at all. They are different things. Yeah, no, nope, mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, and then, yeah, and then the one guy, and the one dude, the guy, and he did the big thing, and the sad. I'm trying so hard not to spoil, but the old guy, it made me so sad. I cried so much. Yes! Anyway, okay. We're not crying today. We're not crying today. Today is not a crying day. Polly saved me from the crying earlier. No. Ah. um. I do also have a controversial from that one though. And I know that this one is controversial, and I know I understand and I agree 100%. I love I love Hisoka. He freaks me out so bad, but I love him. I'm sorry for yelling. I'm sorry. I adore him for some fucked up reason. Yes. Oh, what? What did we do? Ah. Oh, that's funny. I don't know what you did. I'm okay with what you did. Like, it doesn't bother me. I just don't. How? Oh, because it's the word? Hmm. Creeping up there, Britt. Creeping up there. What are you gonna do now? Oh my gosh. Actually, Britt, really quick, you should go give Polly a follow if you can, really quick for me. You should go give Polly a follow really quick. Because then she'll be the oldest streamer that you will have followed. Shrew, if I may pick your brain later on some moderation settings for mine, I would appreciate it. After having visited and seen what goes on over here, I want to ensure that the chatters are able to chat in the same tone that I'm talking. I'm fine with what you posted, so I need to look at what I've got set and dial it back at all if I can. Oh, I'm so glad that I actually got my Discord link working. That was broken for a while. But yes, Hisoka is cunty, and I absolutely am here for it. I love him. It's ridiculous. But, I mean, I also really like Gojo. So, I mean, that vibe. Yeah. I am maddeningly in love with Asterion. I will never have Asterion go evil. I can't do it. Exactly. That is where I have the problem with Hisoka, and I struggle to be like, I like him as a character because of that. It's too borderline for my genuine comfort level. It's a struggle. So a lot of the time I try really hard to black that out. But what was I even running over here for? There's no mining. Why am I here? What have I gathered? Like, nothing that I need. Alright, let's recalibrate here. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, he's predatory on Gon, and that makes me uncomfortable on so many levels that I struggle with the, he's my favorite from that one. Um, but then again, I just channel all of my obsession into All Might, actually. Like, I have an All Might onesie, ironically, that Durend got me for Christmas. Um, yeah, I love it. It is so comfy. And it is, yeah, it is so comfy. It is the perfect thing at the end of just a crappy day to just be like, you know what? Nah, I'm loafing, and this is my loafing outfit. It's very shaped like this, actually, now that I think about it. Except no feets. No feets. But yeah, it even has like the little uh hair things that come off the forehead. I freaking love it. You were disappointed in me about Miku. I am now disappointed in you. We have found mutual disappointment. For shame. No, the early parts of it, I fucking hated All Might, actually. I hated him. I looked at Nos, my husband, and I was like, I am not, don't, I'm not watching this. I can't handle him. He is ridiculous. Absolutely not. He is everything that I hate about this type of thing. And then I kept watching more of it, and I fell in absolute love with that character and everybody else that's in it. Yes. Um, and then as so similarly to how Fuckhead tried to um, have the Harry Potter series grow with its readership and such, I do like how the storylines of My Hero have um, developed for the characters. Like the struggles that the characters themselves go through and such is honestly um, fantastic. So that I am here. That all of that, all of that. Um, Basically, when that persona that he has to put forward drives me absolutely up the fucking wall. It was when he came out. Yes, yes. It's. I know why I don't like it. It's the Japanese version of an American, and that's why I don't like it. He does. He does have himself as his own ringtone. Exactly. I and yet now I find it stupidly endearing. It's annoying. Um, but as the story progressed and you actually got to see more of Toshinori, not All Might, that's where I started to really fall in love with the character. And seeing how he interacted with the students and that kind of stuff, that was a big one. I've never seen BoJack. I probably disappointed you again. I don't know though. Yep, alright. See, there it is. Shrew, you just need to get your own disappointment tracker. I think that's what you need. Just no. Oh, what are we confessing? I like confessions. I'm held in such suspense I can't talk. What is the secret? I must know. Alright, am I doing any better on the stone? A little. Got 100 of it. Oh! Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of lore and world building that goes on in those first 3 seasons, and like there was an action taken by a particular character in That's why I don't. Oh, sure. Oh, I've got something for you guys to check out. Why I play this type of game and not platformers. We will go check that out in a second. Um, so back to what I was saying before, though. With My Hero, there is quite a bit of lore building, and there is stuff that's like actions taken later on in the seasons that were built on shit from the first. Um, oh, okay, well that's good. That's good. And I mean, it's not like it's hard to frickin' pick up. It's not like you're trying to figure out, the Odyssey from Act 3. I am now officially over the 50 followers. Yes, it finally kicked it over that I am officially over. I am now only 2 streams away from hitting affiliate. This should be one of the 2. Yeah. Um Don't worry, I have not forgotten about the platforming thing. I am on my way to it. In this game, there is something called the tower, which is just kind of like an inside mini game that you can do. But it is 100% platforming. And I cannot platform at all. And yes, I will make Durand play Pico Park. Do not worry about that. Okay. So in the underground, there's this machine over here. It's called the tower. Oh, yeah. Deku memes can get real cringe. But if you're not careful, following those Deku memes can also get you into some pretty sides of that fandom as well. Okay. I can do this, sort of. This is the tower. The goal, I'm not gonna start this freaking thing, is to get up there. Okay. 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 You ready for this? Here's me doing this. Here's me doing this. Do, do, do. Yep, down. Okay, try again. do, 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 do. If it didn't make me want to poke my eyeballs out, I would dedicate an entire stream to me just trying to beat this thing. So, that ring right there, let me get to a better spot so you can see it a little better. I'm gonna fall trying to get to that. That ring right there is as far as I can get. That's it. That is as far as I can get. It's got fuck. It's got that kind of shit. So rotating platforms or rotating things. Nope. Nope. So if I fall, say I make it past that point and I fall at those, I start back here. It is, you have to do it in one go. And nope. I don't think you can see it because I'm not close enough, but the tiny ass squares that up above my head, the dark ones, those move. Yeah, yeah, I cannot, maybe it's those ones that move. There's a room somewhere in here that you're supposed to get through the room. Maybe it's that right above my head. But it's an optical illusion or some such stuff. Oh yeah, yep, what a lovely way to end up with a broken keyboard. At some point, yes, I will dedicate a stream to this. Some kind of goal. I'll set some kind of goal. If it's reached, I will dedicate time on stream to trying to masterfully make it through that bullshit. Do not expect that anytime soon. Also expect probably a very elevated status to avoid the rage quit. But that is, oh shit, I forgot the other game. There's one other mini game in here. This one I actually, so for the tower, you get like some 5 Zeki coins and some renown, which renown is a currency in the game that allows you to do a couple of functions. It allows you to increase this bar here, your focus bar, to both 1,000 as well as 100% bonus of your experience. Additionally, it allows you to purchase certain types of things in the game. But once you've leveled everything, once you've bought everything to be purchased with that, this shit is fucking pointless. There's no... It sits there. The cap used to be 1,000, but then they upped it to this, and I still haven't gotten there. There's... Anyway, I'm griping. But for the other game, which I am maybe not equally as bad at, but I'm still kind of bad at, is this one. So, oh, shit. See? Okay. In this one, oh, really quick for anybody that doesn't want spoilers, once I'm done with this explanation, I will post something into the chat. But if you don't want spoilers in relation to this, definitely mute yourself. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this up here is... Jeez, that game is so loud. This up here is the high score of one of the NPCs in the game. If you beat this high score, if you beat 100, then you actually will get an in-game trophy that you can put on your plot as a sign that you did beat that game. There for a hot minute, it was glitching really bad, so it would just randomly disappear from your plot, and then you'd have to try to get in touch with support and be like, I want it back! It was annoying. I don't think the market's going anymore. I think that ended. It was. Although I will say the support for the game usually pretty darn good. I say usually because it's support for a game. There's hit or miss. But like, if you lost something, if something glitched out or disappeared, they were really good about getting it back to you. Once they got around to those items, they did get that stuff back to you pretty quickly, so you were able to go about your day. The other thing is this is still in beta. Like, this isn't a fully released game just yet. It's still heavily in development, and there are a lot of bugs to it, and glitches and weird crap that goes on. So disappearing items is not that. See, yeah, like the chair seed, or, goodness gracious. I've had... What was it that I had disappear? It wasn't the gazebo. It was like one of the makeshift things. I had one of those disappear on me before. So many bugs. Yeah, that's... 99... What is that? 99... whatever of code on the wall. 99 lines of code on the wall. 99 lines of code. Take one down, pass it around. 68 bugs on the line, or something like that. I suck at that damn line, but it's every time that they have an update, something else will break. Or they'll go to fix one item, but it breaks something else. It's a game in beta. It's a free game in beta. I'm not gonna complain too much. No, it's not my damn bow, and I'm not supposed to be hunting anyway. Oh yeah, no, definitely have not dropped on your foot before while trying to execute some cool move that you saw in an anime. No, 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 never. That doesn't happen. Nobody does that. Mine wasn't an anime sword; it was a dagger. All right. Hopefully. I would really like to catch a plus. Oh my god, I did it! I got one! Holy crap, you saw it! There it is, proof! I actually caught one of the damn things. I normally have to trade to get those. Ha! So, okay, in the game, I'll just teleport. There are plushies that drop from certain things. All of the huntable creatures drop one. So the Cernic, which is like a deer, the Chappa, which is some amalgamation of rodent, I would guess. Um, and then there's the Mugen, which is like kind of like a wolf. This is what the proud, and then there's some bugs. There's the Proudhorn beetle plush. Let me try to move it into a better. Oh, I know what I could do. You did a Proudhorn. You're cute. Oh my god, I got way too close. That's the Proudhorn. Um, let's see. Oh, so many things that I don't know what I need to keep. Um, but like there's these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. These. These are the Cernic plushies. So there's a bunch of different plush in the game that you can gather and collect, or you'll have your rare plushies like Giga Frogbert. So when Palia released to Steam, they had an incentive for everybody to put it onto their wish list. The more people that put it onto their wish list, the bigger the Frogbert got. Frogbert started a decent small, and then it eventually built up to that small. There were 3 sizes of the Bert that were actually released to the game. Uh, that's the small one again. I need the big one. There were 2 more that were pictured, and some people did um, eventually, or some people did get them by accident, but they weren't released to everybody in the game. So these are the only 3 that you can get at this point. But no, plushies is a big one. Another trade I don't have. Oh, I don't have any at the No, I don't. I don't have any at the moment. I don't pods. It's a potato pod thing. It's another collectible in the game. And then the most recently released thing are these stickers that allow you to do. It's basically another form of emote. Ooh, dude, that thing has the weirdest drop rate, I swear. So you got, this is my favorite one. Go figure. And then this guy. Um, I mean, possibly Brit, but I don't know how wise of a decision that may be. Um, the blue bristle drops insanely, because as hard as that freaking thing is to get, I have gotten more double drops on a blue bristle than I have on anything else. For the record, and for all others that don't have any clue what we are talking about, it's the huntable version of this fucking thing. Like, he cute, but he also kind of derpy. So, really? Oh, I wish I'd get the double drops on other stuff. Oh, you want to see that level of derp? Shit. I don't know if I have one. Log cabin. For the log, I love him. I love him. Straight up derp. Straight up derp. I love him for it too. He's actually one of the I think he's colorable. Yep. So I can make him a colored derp. I love it. There for a hot minute I had a gazebo. No, it's not in that. I had one of these rigged up to look like a little pen, and I had a bunch of these standing around in it like I had a little reindeer farm. Now I'm gonna put, once I can, I'm actually gonna take this section over here and fence it in, and I'm gonna make this into like, this is a barn. So I've got this going on the inside with the little ormus. And their little pens. Why is that door there? That door needs to be here. There we go. So I've got little pen with ormus in here that make it look like a barn, and then out this door is gonna be their little fenced in area. My brain does not want to try to remember the word. I'm gonna turn this back into my queen bees reigning place, and then I'm gonna fly as many bees around this area as I possibly can. Let's see, what have I missed? What have I missed? Ooh, I do love Eevee. I do love Eevee and all of her frickin' evolutions. Like, that thing was so cool. I loved it. You know what? Everybody has the art skills of what is it, a grade middle schooler until they start doing it. Nobody starts out good. So just do it. Anyway, let's see. I've got on glass. How many of those can I make? Nope. 2. No one except my friend who was trying. Yeah, one of my sisters has just, she farts art. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. Like, and then in all forms, Sylveon is really freaking pretty. Really pretty. Um, but yeah, she in all forms. It doesn't drawing, painting, arts and crafts, sewing, like, she is so talented. So talented. Okay. I need ramps more than anything else, so let's do that. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking tomorrow take a break from Palia because I'm going to be spending so much time in here on Saturday working on this that I think I'm going to take a break for that tomorrow and do one of my other games. I've got these at the moment, let me make that a little, I don't know how easy that is to read. These are what I've got at the moment. Obviously, Palea, front and center. Um, but I might do one of these other ones tomorrow night just to give myself. I was over there to make stuff. Sheesh. Just to give myself a little bit of something else to do. I don't need very many. Um, I am going to start streaming Valheim fairly regularly. I do have a character already made up and a world already set up for it. Um, but that is something that I want to stream pretty regularly. And then Thursdays, I am going to. Only special power on the got knife is being able to read college. Yeah, yeah. How's that burnout feel, Britt? That's what I'm dealing with. Holy shit. The burnout from that. Thursdays I'm going to do a collab stream with Nos the Beard. We are starting with Small Land. That'll may start that next week or the week after, I don't know. But another one of those survival crafters. Um, I have already been mocked once in regards to my particular choosings, so I may mix in some additional single player, whatever, story playthroughs. Like Vampire the Masquerade, play something else in there as well, but see how it goes. I still need those two and a bunch more stations. How many more stations can I make? Which one are you? Make prep. All right. You know, honestly, that the ability to spell and use proper grammar is huge. I I don't even like texting and not using grammar. I never have, even when you paid for every frickin' character that you sent. Yes, I'm that old. Shut up. Um, yes, that too. That there. Two. Now, that is keep I will firmly stand behind the fact that English is the dumbest language to possibly learn. I hate it so much, even as a native speaker. Too many words look the same, don't sound the same, and too many letters decide, nah, I don't want to sound like that today. So, all of my complaints in any of this regard never, ever applies to somebody that learned English as a second language. What am I doing? Building four? Four more prep stations, if I can? Nope. Need the clay. Do I have the clay? Alright. Stone. Stone. Alright. Did I even put... Yes. Okay, I did. That's gonna take a while. Those are empty. Can't do those, can't do those, can't make that. Don't want to do that. Alright. You know what? I think at this point, I gotta wait for all that stuff to go blow through the crafters as it is. I don't want to go out and start trying to gather more stuff, because gotta blow through the crafters. So I think at this point, oh, German has a pretty same level. I mean, something doesn't have a name or word for it. Simply just make up a whole new word with pre-existing words smashed together. So, yeah, yeah. But German is also where you get some of the really cool words that legitimately mean like whole sentences that describe an emotion or a feeling and such. I will give them that one. Quite a few languages do that though, where it's not just a single stupid word or something small. It actually kind of capulates way more. language is really cool. But any hoot, any hoot. So, German shit hit the fan. Is the shit the shit is boiling over? Yeah. Um. So, as a recap, hopefully this will act as my sixth out of seventh stream, and tomorrow will be my seventh out of seven. Sunday, first affiliate stream, if Twitch likes me. If Twitch likes me. In which case, I am going to be doing Cake Party, maybe some other stuff to kind of throw some things together. Any of those types of items, though, I am going to be sharing that in my Discord. So definitely, if you have not joined the Discord, hop over there so that you can see any of those updates that are going through and be able to join in on anything. Um, I am going to be doing some plushie giveaways in that stuff. I have been working. I may not have as much as I want to, but I have been working towards that. For Sunday, do a 50 cake party to celebrate the 50 followers for the affiliate level. Um, and who knows, maybe just some other shenanigans tossed in there as well. But if you want to follow any of that and catch it, definitely check out the Discord and join me in there. Um, for tomorrow, who knows? We'll see what I end up hitting and going and doing. Otherwise, it may just end up being a paleo stream where I run around like a monkey or a chicken with my head cut off and frickin' try to gather up as many more materials and artsy craftsy things that I can to decorate these three things. So, um, yeah, let's see. Did I forget any? Oh, just as a just for funsies, quick preview. This is the plushie wheel that I made for myself to go with our, when I do my giveaways. So it'll have an actual spin, and you'll be able to win your plushie. I do have a few limited edition plushies mixed in through this as well, so there will definitely be the chance to win some limited edition plushies if you join us on Sunday. Otherwise, it's just going to kind of be some run-of-the-mill things. No Choppa Hut markets on there, but there are some fish. There are some fish. I have like 300 to get rid of. No, I'm kidding. That's not that many. Anyway, I thank you guys. The stream will be up on YouTube at some point. I try to get them within the 24 hours, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not that great about it as always. So, any hoot. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good night.